Okay, we're back. I got these. So I got the air cleaner off, and it turns out these didn't have to come out. It has kind of the same thing as the cap, which is these. However, these were very tough to get off even after I had the air cleaner off. So that needed to probably be done anyway. So that's all done. I got the brackets off. I got new nuts and bolts because some of them didn't want to come out. So I think we can continue on with putting this hose in. Putting this breather tube, whatever you want to call it, in. And then we'll get the air cleaner back on. And I think we'll probably call it. I think we'll work on the lighting in a different video. This one's already going to be kind of long. And I'm getting hungry anyway. So we'll just kind of wiggle that guy on. And then, yeah, we'll do a quick oil change. And then lighting will be different. So we'll probably do the lighting in a separate video. And then we'll do the alternator and wrap up the wiring. And then finally, at least for you guys, you'll get to hear it start. So I've already heard it start once. See, this is really going to be just this level of finicky. Brah. Really just need this to fit correctly. The bottom portion of this breather tube doesn't quite sit as far as I would like. I'm worried that once I get the top on, it's going to twist and come off. So make it as tight as I can. I think that's better. So now what we need to do is, with my newfound hardware, get this all kind of lined up. And so the way this works is it goes on this way, like this, onto the bracket through those bolt holes. So I've got new nuts and bolts. It was very finicky to get off. I broke 2 of the bolts anyway. I actually don't really like this design. This just seems like a mess. But unfortunately, this is just how it goes on. This is, unless you can somehow get those bracket screws loose, which, again, they were very tough to get off with the thing in my hand. So I know you can't really see. There isn't really much to it. I'll tilt the camera up here maybe in a second. So let me get this one on here. Grab the wrong bolt size. The wrong nut size maybe. That would suck. It should have all been categorized. Oh, don't tell me I gotta run back. No, that one doesn't. Okay, yeah, let me bring you up so you can kind of see. So the bottom's already done. And now we're working on right here. So I'm getting these started. And then I'll probably tighten them now while there's nothing in the way. And then get the other one on. It's all cool to the touch now, so I can work with my hands. There was toasty earlier as I was heating them up. Another thing I had in the shop, I have oxyacetylene in the shop. I don't have it in the garage. I don't feel like bringing it all the way up for a couple of bolts, but it certainly beats the propane and the MAP gas or the yellow, whatever the yellow container plumbing torches. Certainly beats that. Yeah, this is correct. All that lined up. Slap on some new lock washers. This one might be, I don't know, this one might be the wrong size, which if it is, I'm going to be frustrated with it that I got to run back out to the shed. But no, that's correct. Huh, weird. Okay. So anywho, now, I suppose I actually should have validated what size those were first. Oh, that is the same size. Okay, even better. So let's get these things tightened up. And then we'll slap the filter on and get it adjusted. So again, probably not the greatest of views from where you are, but this is about the only way that I can do it. Just tighten that up by hand first. Kind of in a silly spot, but thankfully, since the bolts are brand new now, they go on way easier. Because taking these things off, especially with the cleaner itself in the way, with the cleaner assembly, absolutely sucked. They were very challenging, and like I said, they're already, you know, sticky. And sorry for the noise. You know, they're already basically sticky and rusty and grimy. So it's kind of nice to just, with new hardware. When I work on some of this old equipment, that's the one thing I try and do. Again, sorry for the noise. So I try and I'll swap for new hardware if I have it on hand. So it makes doing this stuff so much easier. Like, I know, like, it adds time and it adds money, but you know, and then hopefully the bolt is salvageable enough that you can figure out the thread size on it. But if you ever have to take it apart again, you'll thank yourself later. Okay, so that is tight. Okay, so that's on there. So again, you're not really going to be able to see. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stop here. I just got to put this back on and then bolt it back together. So I can't really show it to you, but basically it's just going to lift up from the bottom into the brackets. I'm going to screw it on and then slide on that pipe there, that breather hose. And then, yeah, so, and then that'll be it. And then I'll bring you down for the oil change here, and then we should be all set. So I'll see you under the skid steer in a second. Okay, we're back. Yeah, so we're here to change the oil. Check the filter. Filter is loose enough. So I'll get you some light here in a second. Let me put on the gloves that I bought. I'm going to try and crack this drain plug loose and see what we see. So, just make sure here that you can still see. There's the plug. I'm going to move you over slightly out of the splash zone. So we're going to try and crack that loose. I only have a wrench. I think I have a socket that would do it. Of course, this thing looks pretty chewed up. You might need a little bit more power. Oh, is it starting to move? You gotta tell me I can't tell. Nope. Right, I don't think we turned it all, did we? Hey, look, our jaws are loose on this. Shoot. Hoping that would not happen. Hold on, let me get some more hardware. All right, let's try this. 9/16 bolt or socket. That's a fail. What the heck is wrong with this thing? I suppose this 9/16 will do any better, will it? No. Well, someone really stripped the pooch on this one. Because it ain't 1/2 inch either. 1/2 inch is too small. So let me go get a hammer and then we'll be back again. Take 3. All right, this will work. That's like such an awkward spot to look at. I don't think this is gonna work either. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna work. Shoot. I don't really know what we could probably do. I mean, I have ideas. I could go get some vice clamps or maybe just like a metric size now. I mean, that's pretty loose. We could try heating it. That might actually work. All right, let me brainstorm this a little bit. I might bring it just back once I have it off, so you don't see 20 minutes of attempts by me. So give me a little time, and we should have this thing drain in here pretty quick. All right, welcome back. Oops. We did get it removed. We made a bit of a mess. Oops. But that's okay. Lucky my 8-inch metric crescent wrench took it off. I figured the bolt was standard, but apparently metric was the way to go. So I got the oil filter off too. So yeah, God, that's a huge mess. I'm not really too happy about that, but I got some cat litter I'm gonna toss down here. So, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna wipe this off. And sorry, now you're on the handheld again, so a little bit of a shaky camera. But I'll wipe this off here. Get it so that the groove is clean. And old material off. I should get. Do I have a screwdriver around? I thought I did somewhere. Oh God, the oil is spreading. Yeah, let's see where. Oh, there it is. Let me go grab it. I'll bring you with. I just want to clean this oil seal groove up. So it's. I want to make sure that it seals correctly. I don't want any leaks. Good. Wipe it up just a little bit more. There's like a bump or something in there. I wonder if that just holds the seal down. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. So, shoot, I gotta put you down somehow. So why don't you? Well, yeah. So where did I put the new filter? It disappeared in the chaos. Oh, I see it. Let me put you down. Let me get the new filter on. I mean, it's just a twist on. So I'm going to lube up the seal, slap the filter on, and then here's the bolt that came out. I'm not sure if it's magnetic. There's no real metal. Some of that was just the grime from sitting on here, but looked pretty good. We'll clean this up a different day. I don't feel like doing it now, but I'll eventually make it so that something will fit on it, but I'll probably put a little anti-seize on it. Sorry, I know it's hard to see. Probably put some anti-seize on it when I put it back in, and then, yeah. So I think I'll probably bring you back when we're ready to top off. I'm putting 10W30 in. It takes 4 quarts. So I don't know, we can watch the oil fill in together, I guess, but I need like 4 hands. So I'm gonna take care of all that. We'll bring you back for the fill up, and then we'll be all set. All right, we're back. I got it mostly cleaned up. So you can see the new filter. We're not rusty anymore. So we are just going to use all the stuff I have extra. So my buddy gave me some Rock Hill SAE 10W30 all weather. I've never heard of this brand before, but I figure since we don't know much about this engine, I'm probably going to do like a break-in oil again, just to, I don't know how well it's been ran or how rough it's been ran. So we're just going to, I'll probably end up changing the oil and the filter again. So I'm not really too particular about what goes in stuff. I'm not an oil snob. So I've got some very nice advanced full synthetic that we'll toss in here too. So I know people have strong differences over oil. One of my friends is that way. And I'm indifferent. I don't care. It's oil's oil to me. I know there's science behind it. I know it's not just oil is oil, but that's how I view it. And my stuff has lasted a long time just getting the Walmart special. Let me get a funnel for this. Hold on. Every once in a while I'll end up with some O'Reilly's oil, but that's usually for stuff that Walmart may not have. I'll go to O'Reilly's because they'll usually have, like, if I need like something special, but Walmart's gotten better over the years. So now we've got Advanced Full Synthetic 10W30. We have 4 quarts left, and so we should only need about 3. So I'm gonna pour probably about 2.5. So that was a little over a quart. I already have the dipstick out too, so let's just check it. I get paranoid when it comes to checking oil. So dipstick is actually very easy to read. So it actually does just have an add and then a full mark. So very nice. So we will see where we're sitting right now. So we are almost up to the full. So I'm not sure if you can really see it. So now, without knowing how much that is, are we a quart low still, or are we half a quart? Are we just a tad? Just a dash of oil. Will probably get us right about where we want. And now again, I have no history of this engine either, so I don't know if it burns oil. I don't know if it leaks oil. I don't know how the rings look. I don't know if you can see that. We are probably just past the full. So I think we're going to call that good. That's good enough for me. Once the filter fills up, it should be fine. So let me check once more. Just to make sure, but definitely not pitch black anymore. Oh yeah, see, oh gosh, did it actually just drop down? How'd that happen? It must have hit the sump. Oh no, we're actually still low. Interesting. Apparently I don't know how to read it. That's why we check a few times. Which explains it, because I was worried that for some reason, I'm like, oh weird, did we not get all the oil out? So let's fill that in. I'm paranoid when it comes to checking oil and filling oil. So actually, I need to check the truck too. Ooh, you're gonna see the $500 beater truck in a video too. I need to do new plugs and wires. That thing was misfiring out the wazoo on a trip to my grandparents. So that'll be, I don't know, it depends on if I can get this thing out of the garage or not. I don't know, how's that look? How's that look? You think we need maybe just a tad more? Is it gonna trick me again? I don't know, we'll check once more. That, it might be hard to tell. That looks pretty much perfect. So we should have about a quart left in this container too, which we have about 1.5. So, which we're a little over 4 quarts. So check once more just to make sure. But, and also you never get all the oil out. So, but that looks pretty good to me. So if this was my engine, I'd say we're done. So, sweet. Well, I'm going to get this all wrapped up here, slap the oil cap back on, and I think we're all done. So, I think for our next video, We'll be doing the lighting and probably some wiring, and maybe we'll have the alternator finally ready to go. So, and then maybe we can move this thing. We'll see. But that's all for now. Smack that like button, help the YouTube algorithms. Smack that subscribe button. Leave a comment. What do you want to see next on this thing? All right, catch y'all later on the next one.